What's up, guys? So this is Ugly Truth Friday with Amanda, and today's topic is going to be about those suffering with chronic pain. So the ugly truth about chronic pain is that it sucks, it hurts, it's debilitating in many ways. For those of you who don't know, I struggle with chronic pain. I have been diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis, Hashimoto, and interstitial cystitis. The short version of what these are is my immune system attacks my thyroid gland, creating some hypo and hyperthyroid symptoms. My immune system attacks my joints, giving me psoriatic arthritis. So that feels like someone's pretty much breaking my joints when it's flared up. And the last one is the worst one, and I've never publicly talked about it because it's been a hard one for me to talk about. But it's called interstitial cystitis. Basically, it's a painful bladder syndrome. It feels like someone's taking a fire torch inside of your bladder. So yeah, that one's probably the worst one. And so with those type of chronic pains and chronic illnesses, you tend to fall into a state of depression, a state of depletion. I don't know, I got into this like state of mind where I felt like I was not worth it. I felt like just giving up. I'm not gonna lie. There was days I just was like, why do I have to deal with all this pain? I'm so frustrated. So, you know, after being diagnosed with them, I'm now about 2 years in. I have realized that my whole purpose in life started, I guess, because of them, if that makes sense. I've tried to turn my state of mind into something more positive. If you look back at my first video of my Ugly Truth Fridays, it's talking about get over yourself. And when you suffer with chronic pain, you have to carry that state of mind with yourself. Get over yourself, meaning get over focusing on your pain. Get over it. I know it's there. I know it exists. Trust me, I get it. I feel it. I know. But the only way to truly feel happy is if you focus on something bigger than yourself when you're dealing with pain. It really, really helps. I promise. So what I've done is put so much of my love and energy back into mankind, which has always been my compassion. But because of all of these super bad autoimmunes and chronic illness and chronic pain, I've really, really expanded my purpose into something more powerful. And I hope that any of you suffering with chronic pain can take this video and understand that you are worth it, that it's okay to be upset, it's okay to be angry, but don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on the pain. Don't dwell on how defeated you feel, because your state of mind is still the most powerful tool. Your mind is the most powerful tool. So if you really, really start to focus on all the pain, it's just gonna get worse. So try to focus on something bigger. That's my only piece of advice. It definitely makes the flare-ups a lot shorter. As you know, if you struggle with autoimmunes or interstitial cystitis, you know, when the flare-ups are occurring, it's miserable. I get it. I don't sleep. I get it. You're talking to somebody, I totally understand. But the ugly truth about it is you have to get over yourself while dealing with this type of pain in order to feel happiness and feel joy. So find something bigger, find something worth it. The second thing is to those that are in relationships with people dealing with chronic pain or autoimmunes, you know, be patient with them. I know you can't see our pain, but it's there. I know that society says, oh, these things aren't real. We can't see them. Not all of society, but some people. No, it's there. I can show you pictures of when my fingers are flared up and they're red, but nobody knows why. My hands turn the size of a baseball mitt and nobody knows why. We can't really figure out why my immune system is attacking all of my body. But what I can tell you is I can control how I react. I can control how I think, and I can control where my energy is focused. And I don't focus it on myself. I don't focus it on my pain. Yes, there are days I sit in bed and I cry. And yes, there are days I'm angry with people, but it doesn't do me any good. It makes everything worse. So, you know, the ugly truth is, yes, it sucks. Trust me, it sucks. But please try to focus on something better. And I want to give a huge shout out. I am a part of a really awesome group of women, James and Jean. They make these beautiful bracelets. So this is mine. I will have my link to this beautiful bracelet to get a discount. It's for a good cause. I'd love for you guys to go read that story, and all the other advocates on that page are all beautiful and motivating women who thankfully found me and have created an awesome support system. And just to have other women in your corner, other people, men, whoever it is, when you're dealing with a chronic illness and a chronic pain, make sure you surround yourself with the right support system, because without it, life will just be a lot harder, I promise. So again, thank you to this amazing team of women. I am so grateful to be a part of it, and stay tuned. I will be launching my own clothing line. This clothing line will be called Purposeful. 10% of all the profit off this clothing line will go back into a good cause, whether that's to like a foster kid who needs a toy, whether that's, you know, a senior citizen who can't afford their walker. Whatever it is, I'm trying to find people in my community that need help, and I want to be able to support some financial help to those people in need when we start selling shirts and clothes and stuff like that. So stay tuned for my clothing line, and you know, my next Motivation Monday will be here in a couple weeks. I'm excited to share this person's story as well. You guys make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, stay tuned, and if you guys have any questions about my regimen on how I deal with my autoimmunes, feel free to ask me. I can go into detail about what I do to try to stay flare-up free, which today I'm 5 days free. So for those 5 days pain-free. So for those of you who deal with chronic pain, you know what the grace is of 5 days of no pain, even an hour of no pain. I'm telling you, I thank God every day for a moment of complete peace in my body. And today is that day. So thank God. And, you know, everybody have a killer weekend and stay tuned for next week. Okay, bye.